Ever since I was a kid, Mexico was the de facto surf expedition. It was easy, a few hours, and you were in a whole nother world. It felt lawless, you know. As kids, we could do whatever we wanted. The exact type of thing any teenager in his right mind would love to have. I think what threw us off was when the lawless really got real and reports of extortion, and things got a little scary as the border got more and more unstable. Violence escalated, and frankly, my friends and I just stopped going. Years later, when I had a chance to do a little Jason Baffa trip and help bring the wine into Baja California, I wasn't going to miss it. I hopped on a plane as soon as I could and hooked up with Stosh Lindsay. Now you got to keep yourself busy when you live in Cabo. Stosh builds his own boards. He plays out as a musician, and he reaps the rewards of nomadic life in an empty playground. The type of guy you like to have showing you around a place like Baja.
Yeah, my entire life I've been in this area.
What's it like as like a place to grow up?
I guess I'd have nothing really to compare it to, because I haven't lived in anywhere else really. I mean, I've traveled, but I feel like a lot of people assume that lifestyle down here is like, oh, it's always vacation and all that stuff, but it's just like anywhere else in the world. You end up going to school and working and being a little kid, running around.
Day 2 consisted of some good old-fashioned vagabond dirtbagging around, but more importantly, a visit with our wine distributor, Alberto. Alberto is not only a distributor, but he has a couple wine tasting bars, El Wine Shop. Together, we visited his shop at Flora Farms. Stosh and his brother on the jam, supplying the music. Flora Farms is a really cool property where everything harvested goes into the kitchen.
We use 95% of what we grow here is used for our menus. We also have our own ranch, so we raise our own animals because we're in the farm. I have stuff growing right there, everywhere here, in the back.
It's like a warm hug. That's what it is. This is beautiful, what you guys are doing.
Exactly.
Morning with enough undigested pork in my belly to solve world hunger and a slight recollection of one too many tequilas, we did what every gringo should do. We went surfing. I feel even just hanging out with you for a couple days and going out, getting out of town, like there's a Cabo that people think of, and then there's kind of the other.
It's definitely grown a lot in the past couple of years. It's super noticeable, the growth here in Cabo San Lucas and in San Jose del Cabo.
Do you feel that that's a positive thing or a negative thing?
I mean, there's positives and negatives to everything, It's like, it's positive for tourism. People are feeding their families, And it's negative for a lot of reasons, like impacting beaches and pollution and just a lot, you know?
Yeah.
The thing that really bothers me the most is just like the millions of hotels that are opening and destroying like a lot of the beaches that I used to go to when I was really young, you know? But try to be a good ambassador for this place, you know?
Cabo's not perfect, but is anywhere perfect these days? The one thing I've learned in life is the only consistency is change. Heck, I enjoy a little silliness. I enjoy tiki bars, a perfectly crafted margarita, and if the drinks are cold enough, I'll even put up with an awkwardly romantic college buddy sunset booze cruise boat trip.
So good, huh?
But what I definitely hate is the tourist trap, and I really want to thank Stosh and Alberto for showing me a side of Cabo that I hadn't experienced in a long time. There's still a rich, fun south of the border culture at the tip of the peninsula, and a little bit of adventure if you're willing to look for it. So a big thanks to my hosts in Baja California. And I want to welcome on Stosh and Alberto as our new Jason Baffa ambassadors in Mexico.